Hey everybody, it's Tim with Grossmaster666 bringing you a little channel update. I finally got one of my terrain projects done, and I finally got my last unit of hoplites done. Well, done for now. I mean, whose armies are ever really done? But I've got those done, and I'd just like to show you what I'm thinking, um, why I did this thing this way. I wanted for the train piece, I wanted a large, kind of a generic, kind of catch-all piece that I can bring out and put down, and it can serve many functions. So let's get on with it. So the first part of it is I originally started it out. It's kind of a big, heavy piece too, because I really put it on some stout wood. All right, let me get this thing up here. I really started out doing it for this piece right here. Let me draw this back a little bit. This is the Pegasus Hobbies ruin. I've been talking about it a lot here lately. There we go. And it's kind of a ruined chapel, kind of a little bit more futuristic, kind of on some of the embellishments and stuff, I think. But it's a nice, usable piece. Let me turn it all the way around without dropping it. Hand-eye coordination, Tim. Hand-eye coordination. There we go. And that's the back part. I didn't do anything with the back glass. I thought about painting it silver or something like that, but I don't know. I just left it. But I added a few little bits and pieces. And what I was going for was, like I said, a generic piece. And let me take this off here. And so what I wanted to be able to do was take something kind of more medieval-like, place it down on the piece of terrain. Let me tip the camera so I don't keep picking this thing up. Let's see if we can see this here a little bit better. Yeah, how about like that? So getting it out here so you can see where the cobblestones are, and you can see some. I've kind of put some cobblestones here on the side, kind of over here, kind of a couple of pieces, a couple of stretches, and just some. Let me just bring this thing around anyway, so you can see some different stone and different things going on with the terrain piece. It's back here, but that was disturbing even for me to do. So I want to be able to do something like that. And then if need be, I want to be able to do maybe like a little village scene around this, like a central kind of square or something like that, you know. Be able to add different features and stuff like that. And, you know, change the look up a little bit. God, I can't even tell. It'd be easier if I just picked the piece up. I hate doing it because it's quite stout. Okay, and then put different pieces on it and let it just double for a lot of different pieces. A lot of different kind of games and stuff like that. Still need to put some sealant on it and stuff like that, but I'm kind of happy with the way it came out. It's that was what I was going for, was this general purpose sort of thing. Last thing, my last unit of hoplites. Here they are. A lot of different colors in this unit. A lot of different colors. Let me set them down on that piece of terrain. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. You can see some of them. And we'll pan this thing around like this. Get my thumb out of the way. I really enjoyed putting the transfers on. Had a lot of fun with them. Here, let's do it this way. There we go. A lot of different colors on the clothing, the shields. It really stands out with the rest of the hoplites, which I'm going to wander the camera on over here. And so we can see them all in their glory. Yeah. Had a great time putting this on together. Well, let's see here if we can get back far enough and I can have camera work that works. There we go. It's all 4 units of them. 2 of them in that basic bronze. The Spartans, which would be on my left as I'm talking, so would be your left as you're looking at it, I guess. And then I have that one unit, it's all blue and white. And then the multicolored unit. And it's been a lot of fun. Good, nice project to work on. Had a lot of fun doing them. Still want to get the cavalry done. And maybe some more... Whoa, that was up my nose. Here, let's put this back over here. Oh, maybe some more peltist or something to go with them. And that army will be quite playable. Quite playable. Had no complaints about the models in general. The only thing that my only complaint was because some of them are Victrix and some of them are Warlord games. And it's like when you're putting them on the big bases, it's like you got to be careful not to snap off the spears, because a lot of the dynamic poses and stuff that, with the, you got to think about how you're going to put that unit together. I did break a couple, so I had to wind up using some of the Perry Miniatures big spears and stuff on them. You might be able to pick the couple of guys out that have those on there. But it was fun. Next project up, probably going to work on some Primaris Space Marines. Gonna step back from the Ancients for a few. I got some the Hellblasters for my Primaris. Excuse me, with the heavy plasma incinerators. Got a unit of 10 of them, so I'm going to get those all painted up. Then after that, I might go back and I'm either going to start redoing my Roman Caesarian army, or I may begin a project I've been wanting to do. I've been collecting models for a long time and have not gotten to do it yet, and that's an English Civil War armies. I want to get 2 of them put together. I've got a lot of models. I've got the starter set from, I think, Warlord Games. I've got several other pieces, and I've just been infatuated with that entire episode in English history. That was, to me, very interesting. I know a lot of times I watch brothers over there in England and stuff, and they play a lot of American Civil War stuff, and they find it very interesting. I'm kind of the opposite. I find the English Civil War, to me, a very interesting dynamic with the units and in even the 30 Years' War period. Yeah, I like that too. That whole time period from probably the wars of religion from the late 1500s all the way through up to 1745 or something. It's probably my favorite time period because it experiences all that technological change and so many things existing at the same time, where you can have archers and handgunners and armored knights and mounted crossbowmen and just a lot of experimentation, quirky war machines, quirky like little guns, multi-barreled guns on small carriages and stuff. It's a very fascinating time period for me. But that's about it right now. I might take a couple of days and sit back because I had to really jump into this real hard after being sick for so long. So everybody have a great weekend, great evening, and I will catch you next time.